Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the Spotlight on Stage here at the Canadian Meetings and Events Expo. I'm Leanne Calderwood and I am so privileged today to be joined by one of the most beautiful teams here on the floor. It's the team from the Autograph Hotel Collection. I'm joined by Paula Sebetsi, who's with Marriott GSO's offices, as well as Sarah Manisterski with the Palmaray Kananaskis Mountain Lodge, Alexia Alfaro with the El Mangrove in Costa Rica, and Felix Laurence with the Humanity in Montreal. Thank you everyone for joining me today.
Thank you.
I am really excited about this particular interview because this interview, in my opinion, really showcases one of the most best kept secrets in the hotel industry, and that is the Autograph Hotel Collection. So I kind of want to start there, Paula. Can you just introduce yourself and a little bit about Autograph Hotels?
Absolutely. Hi everyone, my name is Paula Sebetsi. I'm the Global Account Executive for Marriott International. Super excited to be here with my lovely panelists and Leanne, of course, so thank you for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
I am really privileged to represent 32 brands for Marriott globally. Out of those 32 brands, I have a very special brand, which is the Autograph Collection Hotels, which we'll be speaking to you about today. And this truly is a unique gem of hotel collections. It's all about the storytelling, the locale, the architecture. It is really truly like nothing else. So each property will be very different. So no two hotels or resorts will be alike. So they're completely different and unique, and it really speaks to the individual traveler, which I love that about this particular brand. And I'm really excited because this will showcase what I'm actually speaking about, from West Coast to East Coast Canada, but also outside of Canada internationally. It's one of our fastest growing brands, and we're super excited. There's a lot of passion behind the brand. There's a lot of love for the brand. So it's our fastest emerging brand within the Marriott collection.
And there's a reason I think that this brand is emerging, Paula, and that's because you tell incredible stories. In each and every property, there is a story to tell, a history to share. And I think now, as we move into this experiential era, people are clamoring to learn those stories. And so as a result, they're clamoring to get to your properties.
Absolutely, I agree. And planners actually right now are really looking for that unique experience. And I really welcome you. If you don't know about the Autograph Collection, you should really explore it, try it, because it is something unique, and you would always have a different experience for your events and your programs.
And so very quickly, let's talk quickly about the Autograph Collection here in Canada. How many properties do we have coast to coast in Autograph?
We have, that's a great question, and off the top of my head, I want to say, and Felix, keep me honest, I think, he's laughing, we have less than 10. However, we do have 10 more in the pipeline. So it is an emerging brand within Canada, but even globally, we have over 400 combined from opened and also in the pipeline. So you'll see a lot of new Autograph collections emerging on Marriott.com.
I love it. And we're showcasing 4 of those properties today, 3 that are in Canada, 1 that's in Costa Rica. I want to start with one of the newest properties on the Autograph scene and really on the hotel scene as a whole, and that's the beautiful Humanity in Montreal. Felix Laurence is here. Felix, welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about your role, and of course, share with us a bit about your iconic property.
Thank you very much, Leanne. Hi, everyone. So my name is Felix. I am the Director of Sales and Marketing for Humanity Hotel. We're actually the first Autograph collection that opens in the Quebec of province, based in Montreal. So it's been 2 years old, so we're just celebrating our second year anniversary. And really what makes us special is we're kind of a big urban complex in the downtown area without the urban resort. So that's really the best of both worlds. So we kind of combine that residential tower with 500 Montrealers living within the complex with your business traveler or leisure traveler coming to Montreal. So we created that smart vertical community where technology is very important, sustainability as well is very important, and all living under that same roof. Just a little bit about Montreal for those planners that haven't considered Montreal. We are the city of festivals, so it's over 150 festivals per year. we also have a huge food culture. So multiculturalism is really important, and we have a lot in Montreal. So we have the most restaurant per capita. So again, my love language is food, so definitely Montreal is resonating with me. And then lastly for Montreal, unique venues. If you're looking at planning a dinner offsite, we have those amazing hidden gems. So please feel free to work with Tourism Montreal. They're really work to work with. And then just going back to my hotel, so you understand a little bit the capacity and what type of events we do. Really, it's 130 rooms on peak for groups. And in terms of meeting spaces, we would accommodate up to 120 to 130 comfortably for meeting spaces. So really, this is Humanity Hotel Montreal.
Perfect. Well, and you mentioned the festival culture in Montreal, and your location it lends very well to that festival culture. Tell us a little bit about your relative location and maybe one of those, smaller convention centers that might also be nearby.
Yes, so we're right next to the Convention Center of Montreal. So we're right in between the old Montreal and the downtown area, as well as the Place des Festivals, if you want to learn a little bit of French. So really walking distance from all these cool and very hyped area in Montreal.
And when we were talking earlier, you were very proud of some of the things that your property is doing, especially around bringing in the local food scene. Can you tell us a little bit of some of the amenities that planners can expect when they come to enjoy the food that you guys have on site?
Definitely. So as I was saying, sustainability is a big part of our vision and kind of a pillar of humanity. So we are LEED certified. So we are the leader in energy and design and environmental for the property. So we are all paperless in all of the guest rooms and meeting spaces. So we're really doing everything we can in terms of sustainability. All of the design of the rooms, the wood we use, the carpeting, they're all local company as well that we work with. So we're really reducing the carbon footprint. And another fun fact that you might want to hear about is our restaurant is super keen on producing their own ingredients. So we actually produce 1,500 gallons of pure maple syrup per year that is being served in banquets as well as restaurants. We also have 6 beehives. 6 queens living in each one of them. So that's about 180,000 bees producing our own honey. And lastly, last week we just caught a 700 pounds tuna in Gaspésie. So if you want to have a beautiful tuna tartare, you have to come right now. It's delicious and it's on the menu as we speak.
I love it. My son is afraid of bees. So if I was to tell him that there was 180,000 bees, you would have to send me assurances that they have their own suite in the hotel and they get their own amenities, because then we can get my son.
But they don't attack the bees, it's wasp and hornets,
exactly.
So we're good.
These are the good bees. These are the beautiful bees. So that's fascinating that you have such a sustainable culture within the hotel. Now, I know you've been with the property almost since it opened. What are you most proud of when you think about working at the Humanity?
Honestly, I think it's going back to basics, and it's really my team and guest services. I'm training my team to really find that gold nuggets, to surprise and delight our guests. We want to offer planners a stress-free experience, and that starts the moment you reach out to us until we pay the final bill, right? So we restructured the department. We're making sure we're fast, efficient, and again, surprising and delight on site. This is a key role for our team to really deliver that beautiful experience, and really, again, a stress-free experience for your planners, because I know you have a lot to deal with. So that's really what I'm the most proud of, and our team is doing a fantastic job. They're troubleshooters when something happens. They're just very reactive and proactive, and again, going above and beyond. Because at the end of the day, we all sell rooms and meeting spaces, right? So it's really the service that can make a huge difference at the end of the day.
And this is absolutely a bucket list property that I think all planners and delegates should explore. How do they best engage with you, Felix, to talk about how to work with you guys?
Oh, of course, if you want to add me on LinkedIn, she's the LinkedIn lady, I'm the LinkedIn boy. So please add me on LinkedIn so we can connect. We always share some new promotion, what's new at the hotel, so you can keep in touch with us by following our page on LinkedIn.
And if you still have some time today, you can find Felix in the Marriott Village. He's in mini booth 16, I believe, in the Marriott Village, which is actually just down this row here. So make sure that you find Felix over there. Felix, you also brought a prize for someone in our audience. Do you want to talk a little bit about your prize, and then we will ask our prize question?
Exactly. So I wanted to offer an Epicurean experience at the hotel. So our price includes a 2-night stay in a executive suite. You're also getting the chance to eat that tuna with a tasting menu for 2 guests at the restaurant, as well as 2 spa treatments at Spa Humanity. So you will live that wellness culture that we have on property.
So this prize is valued at $2,000, and someone's actually walking away with this today. It's the person who can correctly answer this question. Do you want to ask the question, Felix?
Yes, and I'll let you pick who's going to answer it.
Okay, we got it. We're watching.
I want to know, how many bees do we have producing our honey?
Christine, yes,
There you go.
180,000. Congratulations.
It's on my booth. Come and see me right after at M16.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank
Congrats.
you so much, Felix.
Thank you.
All right, so now we're jumping to the other side of the country, to a property that's near and dear to my heart. It's a property that I kind of grew up in and has seen a number of iterations over the years, and now it is in the Autograph Hotel Collection. I'm talking about the iconic Pomeroy Kananaskis Mountain Lodge, and Sarah is here with us. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. So, Sarah, can you introduce yourself and a little bit about the lodge? Because I don't think a lot of people know about it unless you're in Alberta.
Yes. So, hi, my name is Sarah Manstursky. I'm the Director of Group Sales at the Pomeroy Kananaskis Mountain Lodge. So, for those of you that don't know Kananaskis, we're located about an hour from Calgary. We're in the Rocky Mountains. We're surrounded by beautiful scenic mountain views, and it's really a space where you can come to relax and just unwind and just escape the hustle of the city. The resort itself has 2 hotel buildings on the property, with the largest being 247 guest rooms and the other one being 70. The hotels are different price points, so we have something to suit each budget and your desired needs. And then there's also 5 dining outlets on site. So there's a real variety and activities for your guests to choose from. So whether they have free time and you want to, just explore or do a team building or wellness event, there's really something for everyone. And the resort atmosphere allows you to keep your group together and have them continue to network and just share the experience.
And I think that's what sets your property apart, not only in Western Canada, but Canada as a whole, is it is a resort. And so when you hear Sarah share that there's 5 restaurants, these are 5 completely different dining experiences for your delegate groups as well. And that's what I've always appreciated about the property. But what other things can set you apart, Sarah?
Yeah, so I'll ask the audience, just by a show of hands, how many people have hosted an event before where the attendees kind of dispersed off site and you or your client had wished that they had stayed together more?
No.
Anyone? Yeah, quite a few of you. So that's something that definitely makes our resort atmosphere special. We also have some unique event venues. So our Fireside Moments patio is a wonderful place to gather outside for a fireside reception complete with s'mores and cocktails. Or you might want to consider the Nordic Spa for an exclusive buyout experience or an athleisure activity. There's really no better way to end a long day of meetings than go to the Nordic Spa to relax and unwind. But I would say overall, our groups really love the convenience and luxurious modern mountain experience that we can provide. Like Autograph Collection, there's just nothing like it.
I love it, and it is convenient. Again, all you need to do is get to Calgary first, and then it's a quick drive out to the Kananaskis Mountain Lodge. If you are a spa geek, the Nordic Spa is definitely on your bucket list. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And Sarah, I haven't been there for a while, I have to confess, because I moved from Alberta. So what's new and innovative going on at the lodge?
Yeah, so most recently we completed a $45 million renovation. That included all 247 guest rooms in the main lodge, as well as the meeting spaces, public areas, and dining outlets. This year we are doing a spa and pool expansion of those facilities. And then we've also invested heavily into our meeting and event offerings to ensure that we're supporting each event with modern setups, and also connecting you with our staff directly. So we just started with the Marriott Meeting Services app to make sure that you have 24/7 access to our staff when you're on site to handle anything that you need right away. But I'm very excited to announce that the second hotel property that we have on our resort, the 70-room property, we are renovating this year, and it'll reopen in the spring as a luxury hotel. This experience will be called the Black Diamond Club, and it's perfect for your top VIPs or clients looking for exclusivity, enhanced amenities, and dedicated services. So that's very exciting. Once the renovation's complete, it'll be 71 rooms and suites, luxury experience, and it's really something new in the Rockies. So if you're looking for that hidden gem, please come visit us. We're at booth 1717. We can share more.
I love it. I'm really looking forward to the Black Diamond Club. I think it's going to be unlike anything that we've seen coast to coast. So super exciting. Again, if you have those VIPs or that speaker list, even maybe for your staff members, maybe if you can put them up in the Black Diamond Club, giving them a bit of a break from the hustle and bustle of your meeting. Sarah, you also brought an incredible prize with you today. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've brought?
Yes, so I am offering a 2-night complimentary stay and 2 passes to the Kananaskis Nordic Spa for hydrotherapy. There is a question.
Absolutely.
Should be pretty easy, but I'll let Leanne pick the winner.
Okay, well, we're all watching, right?
Okay.
Paula, you've
Yes,
got
ready?
me? Okay.
What is the name of the new luxury hotel opening in 2024?
The lady with the brown pants there, right? Yes, okay. Yes, it is. Congratulations. So make sure you connect with Sarah after the spotlight on stage today, and she can get you set up with that prize. Thank you so much, Sarah. So now we're actually jumping all the way, literally across the globe to Costa Rica. I am thrilled, Alexia, that you are here and you've made the trip to the Canadian Meetings and Events Expo to share with us a little bit about the Mangrove in Costa Rica. Can you introduce yourself and, of course, a little bit about the property?
Hello, my name is Alexia Alfaro. I am the Groups and Incentive Sales Manager for El Mangrove at Costa Rica. So this is a beautiful hotel located in the northern Pacific coast in a place called Gulf Papagayo, which is one of the most prestigious zones in terms of beaches in Costa Rica. So it's really known for its beautiful diversity and its nature. So, and that's what El Mangrove is about. So we're located in the middle of a mangrove, so that's where the name comes from. And so you get this beautiful little sanctuary in the middle of the forest with this huge, lush jungle surrounding the hotel, and the beach just 20 steps away from the nearest pool. So it's really close. It's the best of both worlds. You have a beautiful combination between beach and jungle, so you can really experience what Costa Rica is about, which is not only a beach location, but a place for you to get to know like the rainy forest. And in fact, this is one of the places where I really enjoy rain the most. So normally when you go to the beach and it rains, you try to think that maybe your vacation is ruined or you're going to be able to enjoy as much. But in this place, it's totally the opposite. Actually, I love when it rains there because you can really, you open the window at your room and you have this beautiful green forest with just rain pouring down. It's so soothing and it's so calm and relaxing. And it's a total different experience. So if you really want to get to know what this Costa Rica jungle is like, so this is a great place. You can enjoy it whether it rains, whether it's sunny. It's really amazing. And we have a lot of activities for you to do, even if you're in or out.
I love it. And I have to agree. I honeymooned in Costa Rica 22 years ago. And the jungle is magical when it rains, and it's unlike any other tropical destination. So actually, on that note, Alexia, can you share a little bit just about even Costa Rica, never mind choosing the El Mangrove as their hotel of choice. Tell us why we want people to explore Costa Rica on their next destination meeting.
Okay, so Costa Rica is very different from what people normally think when they try to look for a beach destination. So it's not as big as other places such as Cancun maybe, but it's this place where you can really like connect with nature. So you'll have these hotels located in the middle of the forest, but I mean, the airport, the nearest international airport, is still 20 minutes away from the hotel, so it's really convenient. But still, you get to experience like that beautiful atmosphere that makes you feel like you're like in a very secluded place, it's just away from everything else. And it's very beautiful how Costa Rica has, you know, been exposed as a country that it's really like for sustainability, and that's what Mangrove does as well. So we have these beautiful activities such as Leave Your Leaves, where you get to adopt your own tree. So we have this beautiful like adoption ritual where you get to name your tree and you plant your tree in the hotel, and then once the tree is like stronger and bigger, we transport these trees to a reforestation farm like near the area, and we send you the coordinates so that you can get to know where your tree is and you can visit it afterwards. So you have like this small piece of you, this root in Costa Rica, and that's what we really want you to experience from Costa Rica, how to connect with nature, and how to you know, to really love the nature that we have surrounding us. The hotel is a very like bohemian, laid-back atmosphere. It's we like to say it's like a barefoot luxury. So you'll still have like your luxurious kind of getaway, but in a very, you know, chill, laid-back sense. Mm-hmm. So and that's what we really want to transmit to your meetings as well. That kind of ambiance, and it's. So I would really like for everyone to come and you know, get to experience this because it's really unique.
And can you share a little bit about the hotel itself? What's an ideal group size, and maybe even what kind of amenities you have on site?
Okay, so we actually work with really small groups up to, you know, full buyouts. So we have 121 rooms. I actually love buyouts because we can really play with the hotel and we can really just move things around, and you can do whatever you want with all of our spaces. We have meeting spaces for up to 150 people. We have outdoor areas for up to 200 people. So we do have the space for large groups. And we just expanded the hotel, so we have like a more complete resort with new rooms, new restaurant, new event spaces. We are now building new villas, so we're gonna have for next year 13 new villas, which are gonna be like full equipped houses. We have a beautiful spa with an outdoor treatment area for you to, you know, have your treatments in the middle of the mangrove. So yeah, it's really complete, and obviously all the activities that we can do for you around the Bay Area in the Gulf Papagayo. We have our own boats, so we can take people, you know, beach hopping, whale watching, dolphin watching, and it's really nice for you to, you know, get to see the sunset from our boats.
I love it. So 150 people, barefoot luxury. So you got all your VIPs walking around with no shoes on, but they look fabulous. They all look absolutely fabulous. So Alexia has also brought a prize for our Spotlight On audience today. Alexia, tell us a little bit about your prize.
Okay, so it's a 2-night complimentary stay with breakfast included, with a Renaissance massage for 2 guests, and and you'll have the Leave Your Leaves experience, the one where you adopt the tree, as well, included for 2 guests. Perfect.
And so what is the prize question you've got for us today?
Okay, so in 2 words, how will you describe Old Mangrove?
The lady in the black here, sorry. Oh, I love that. Absolutely. Bohemian luxury. Thank you. What's your name? Fiorica? Dorica. Okay, please connect with Alexia after the stage here today. Now, I promised you guys 4 hotels. We've got the 3 here. The 4th hotel was unable to join us in person, but they do have a presence here at the show. And so Paula is going to tell us a little bit about the brand new Muir Hotel in Halifax and how you can connect with them. Paula, tell us about the Muir. What's happening?
Well, thank you, Leanne. I'm super excited to share on behalf of the team at the Muir. This is the newest, most trendiest property in downtown Halifax. It's right on the waterfront, and it has sweeping views of the Atlantic Ocean. Really, really stunning and unique hotel. This property, when you enter it, you will see it's like an art gallery. So they rotate the local artists through, which is amazing artwork. It is more of an intimate luxury boutique style hotel. So ideal for, I would say, more VIP, high level incentives and executive meetings. So just keeping that in mind, probably ideal group would be anywhere from 70 to 80 people. What's also really unique about this hotel, being on the waterfront, they have a dedicated 36 feet yacht and 24 feet motorboat that planners have accessibility to for your events. And I think that's amazing. Like, what a wow factor that would be. So the other thing that I want to share is the culinary experience for the hotel. They have 2 beautiful restaurants that are operated by a division of Oliver and Bonaccini. They have an amazing wellness center, 5,000 square feet fitness center. They have infrared sauna, plunge pool, treatment rooms. They do a halotherapy salt experience in the treatment room. I haven't tried it, but I'm dying to go, so I will let you know if I make it there. And I think that's the main sort of unique features that I wanted to focus on with you today.
Well, I think the yacht is a reason that we should all become meeting planners, really, is because we want access to the yacht. But the other thing that I would like access to is this iconic watch suite. Tell us a little bit about this space in the hotel.
Thank you. So again, being right on the waterfront, this hotel has stunning and unique views of the Atlantic Ocean and very memorable meeting space. And so to your point, the watch suite is a very unique space. It has 280 degrees of ocean view. So again, it's pretty spectacular. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend going on to their website. There's a beautiful shot of it. You're sitting on the lounge and just having basically a stunning view of the Atlantic Ocean. So really, really remarkable space.
And then if we're not hanging out in the watch suite, I feel like we're hanging out in one of your hidden gem bars on site.
Yes.
Tell everyone where they can find me when I show up at the Muir.
Love that, and I will be with you.
Yes.
So we would be at BKS, which is their Speakeasy lounge, and this is really special because it's only accessible to Muir guests. So it really gives you an elevated experience of the lounge, and it has a waterfront terrace. So really, really beautiful.
It's one of those places, whether you're in Halifax or not, you have to go and see the Muir. It's the newest, along with the Humanity, in the Autograph collection. Like Paula said, there are other hotels in the Autograph collection. I encourage you to learn about each and every one. You heard 4 stories today, 4 very different stories. There are 6 other stories to tell, as well as the 10 that are in the pipeline for the Marriott brand. So please explore Autograph. See if this is kind of that bucket list and once-in-a-lifetime meeting serving opportunity that you can give to your group of delegates. Paula, you also brought a prize on behalf of the Muir, so thank you, the Muir, for doing this. Can you share a little bit about the prize, and then you can have a question for the group?
Yes, thank you. So before I do that, I'd be remiss to say that this truly is luxury in Halifax and the Atlantic Canada. So I just kind of want to preface that with saying with the Autograph collection, it is a group of independent hotels that are upscale and luxury. So the Muir would be the luxury end of that scale, and I wanted to share that with you guys before I mention the points, which is the gift. It's 35,000 Marriott Bonvoy points, but there's no question, but you just have to come by the booth. Okay. We're at the Marriott Bonvoy Village, which is just super close to here. It's M26, and you will have the ability to win 35,000 Marriott Bonvoy points.
Okay. So that's M26, mini booth 26 in the Marriott Village, which Paula said is just down the lane here. Thank you guys so much. I'm a huge fan of the Autograph collection, and if there's 10 more coming on board, we need a bigger stage, because I think everyone needs to learn more about how Canada is bringing these iconic properties to the meetings industry and, of course, to the See Me show. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on the Spotlight on Stage. this is our last Spotlight On until next year. So thank you for joining us. We hope to see you next year, August 13 and 14, here in Toronto at the Canadian Meetings and Events Expo. Have a great season. Take care.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.